So, guys, we're back with our Comic-Con coverage from Saturday. We're covering all things Hall H, and this is more of the stuff that WB released. Okay, so yeah, we're still going into some of the stuff that Warner Brothers and DC revealed. So during their panel, after they kind of went through a reel of some of their biggest hits, like Man of Steel and other Warner Brothers movies, they pretty much went down. They had quick flashes of movies that are in production, not in production, in progress. I'm looking for the wrong... In development. Movies that are in development, they're working on, or that they're filming, or they're going into production on, and they revealed Justice League, Aquaman, Shazam, Suicide Squad 2, the Dark Knight, the Batman, Justice League Dark, Batgirl, Green Lantern Corps, the Flashpoint, I don't know which one is the exact title, and Wonder Woman 2. So these things are officially confirmed. This is DC's new slate moving forward.
And yes, he said Flashpoint. Flashpoint is happening. It is now the Flash movie.
So we're pretty much going to go down two questions in this video. Pretty much what we think of this slate, and was it the right move? Were most of these movies the right moves to announce? And was this the right move to announce their slate before going into Justice League? Is Warner Brothers showing enough confidence in their product, or should they have waited till after Justice League to announce all this? And I'm going to go ahead and start with Miller. Miller, what do you think of this slate?
It's pretty good. I don't think the confidence thing is a whole issue, because there are movies that they didn't put on the list that either are just not going to happen. Like, at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. David Ayer seems like he wants to fucking kill himself before he makes that movie. And a bunch of other factors. But, like, we'll probably get a Man of Steel 2 at some point, even though that wasn't on there. So I think that shows confidence that they have these movies. They're like, okay, we want to make these movies, but we're not, like, going crazy and showing, like, all these crazy movies. Like, they're dialing it back and realizing they are bullshit. But, yeah, pretty good slate, and most of the stuff you're like, okay, that should be a movie.
Yeah, and Will, what do you think of this slate? Hearing this slate of movies announced.
I mean, I think it's about what we've been hearing, what we've expected. The only real problem I had with it is changing the Flash solo movie to a Flashpoint movie. Okay, and here's why. First of all, I don't think we need a solo Flash movie. I'd love to have one because I love that character, but I don't think it's necessary. So if they're wanting to turn the Flash movie and basically do what they did with Captain America Civil War and make it, a Flash movie in name only, but basically it's another Justice League movie, I'm okay with that. What I don't want to see happen is them trying to reboot the universe 4 movies in, because I think that's, 1, fucking retarded, and 2, it exemplifies everything that's wrong with DC Comics to begin with, because they fucking reboot the universe every time they turn around. Look, I understand if there have been some missteps, okay? Correct those missteps in continuity. It's completely possible, okay?
No,
yes, it absolutely is, okay? So everybody, a lot of people complain that
Superman is literally dead to the entire fucking, or Clark Kent's literally dead to the entire fucking world.
No, I get that. There is some bullshit way that they can dance around that, okay? Although, maybe it might be interesting to see how Superman goes forward with no Clark Kent, okay? Because that would be new ground. And you guys, I'm all about fucking these superhero movies touching on new ground, because they've existed literally since the beginning of time. Okay, superhero movies in one form or another have been around since my grandparents, who are now dead, were born. All right.
Okay.
You always run the risk of these movies getting stale, and as long as they can stay fresh, and not just the movies but the characters. Okay, I'm completely on board with them doing something new and creative with Superman. And if that thing is leaving Clark Kent dead and just having him be Superman all the time, hey, let's see how you do it. Let's see how you make that work. Okay? But there was a convoluted way that they brought Clark Kent back after the Doomsday battle, and I think that there can be a convoluted way where they can bring him back there. this time. Okay, I don't know how that's going to work. I think, honestly, the best decision would have been to do what they did in the comic books and bury Superman and let Clark Kent just be missing. Okay, I don't know why they felt Batman had to steal Superman's body and take it home, but whatever. Okay, whatever. They can work through that. You know, everybody fucking complains that Superman is gloomy, which is not a complaint I agree with at all. But okay, you can change Superman's personality through development. There are any missteps that Warner Brothers feels that they've made can be fixed through character development. Okay, I don't want to see them reboot the universe. I think that will be another misstep on the pile. That said, okay, if they want to do Flashpoint basically the way the animated movie did, because at the end of the animated movie, okay, they're in the New 52 costumes, but there's really nothing in the dialogue that says that's a different world than the one Flash left at the beginning. Okay? If they want to do and just basically have Flash go back in time, then save Mom, then have the whole movie take place in the Flashpoint universe, and then Flash fixes it, and at the end everything's back to normal, okay. I thought the animated movie was good enough that you don't really need that.
They would not do Flashpoint for the first Flash movie and not have it change anything. That would be fucking stupid.
I think I agree with you. It is fucking stupid, but it would also be fucking stupid rebooting the universe. Okay, I'm just saying that's the only way I see this fucking working.
Well, Dylan, what do you like? Not only going off of Flashpoint, but also what do you think about this slate and also the potential of Flashpoint? Because you're down with Flashpoint, aren't you?
I think I've always wanted to see Flashpoint adapted because Flashpoint is in the comic book, the animated movie is fucking brilliant. And I've always wanted to see it in a movie. It's really not that good of a story, but go on. Oh, okay. And I've always seen the movie. Is it too early to do Flashpoint? Yes. But is it too early to do it for the DCEU? No. Because they're obviously not happy with what they've done. And although I think that what they should do is just try and work around it instead of just trying to erase the fucking timeline and just pick and choose what they want and don't want. But if this is what they want to do, to actually have Clark Kent be Clark Kent again and erase Suicide Squad and do shit right, then by all means just do it and get it right.
Yeah.
What?
I just find that idea funny.
But if this is what they do, if this is what they want to do, I'm fine with it. Just fucking do it right. Don't fuck it up again. Just do it right.
Yeah.
Don't do it right in like Days of Future Past and make X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Batman. That's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I mostly agree with you as well. And Miller was just like, I'm fine with but just like going over for the slate before we get to Flashpoint, because I know that's a big thing for us. But just the slate, it's growing on me because I've complained a lot for my entire life about Batman, about Warner Brothers only really made Batman and Superman movies, like, for the last 30 years. And yes, there's been the Green Lanterns and the Catwomans and the... But there's been those other things, but I like this slate because it is diverse, and they are diving into things that the DC Universe is such a big, wondrous place that I really want them to start exploring different corners of. And this tells us that they're doing some... You can go some really cool stuff places with the Shazam. You can do some really cool things with Suicide Squad 2. You can try that again. I like what Jeff Johns said. He did an interview with IGN about, like, Batman is not just Batman. That city is not just about Batman. There's other characters around him, and I like that they are bringing in the Batgirl. Green Lantern Corps could be something really cool. That could be their Star Wars. That could properly be their Guardians of the Galaxy, even. And Wonder Woman 2 is a no fucking brainer. It does upset me a little bit that one of the Trinity is missing out, and it's Superman. I don't like Man of Steel, But I think Henry Cavill is a good Superman. He deserves his own Dark Knight, if you will. He deserves a fantastic Superman film that really embodies that character, and I really want that to happen one day. And I'm pretty sure they will add it into the slate eventually, but I think he's missing out, and I don't search that character. But just moving from the slate to Flashpoint, I think it is something that they should venture with. Do they need to change everything? No, but is it a good out for them for some? Because I do agree with Dylan. They're not happy with what they've done. If Warner Brothers had a time, if Warner Brothers could Flashpoint in real life, they would. Because I feel like they wanted to go different directions with this universe. That they've seen the fan reaction, and not only that, it's just like, maybe we should not stuffed everything into one movie. Maybe we should have gone this way. Maybe we should have done this. Maybe we should have done this instead. And
they're so doing it.
I think it was kind of like one of those things where they thought they were doing everything right until they actually did something right. They were like, oh fuck, we really did do everything wrong.
Yeah, and like that thing with Wonder Woman. But I mean, but the thing is, they don't have to change everything. It's just they have an opportunity. Flashpoint is not something every cinematic universe or story universe or whatever you want to call it has. You can take the certain outs and change certain things. You can do... It's the fucking Speed Force. It doesn't make any damn sense. You can change little things here and there for it to flow into something, flow your future in however way you want it. And also, Flashpoint could be a pretty damn cool movie. You get to see however they do it, because we don't know how they did it. We don't know how they're going to do it, but you can do like evil Wonder Woman and evil Aquaman. You could do some weird stuff with you could do some weird stuff with like how Dylan's brought up Jeffrey Dean Morgan Batman and Lauren Cohen Joker. Like, you could do some really cool, interesting stuff. So I think it's interesting. This slate. The only thing I don't like about this slate. And I think, in all fairness, Marvel did do this in 2013. They didn't have all the directors lined out, but I would have liked to see, like, at least some release dates, at least some writers, at least something, at least a few directors.
I don't need release dates. I would like to have directors and writers, but I don't need release dates right now.
The last time DC and Warner Brothers tried to release a bunch of fucking release dates, they didn't make any of them. Except Aquaman. Aquaman's going to be on time, but that's the only one that didn't fall into development hell because they didn't have proper creative teams in place. They tried to set release dates and then scrambled to put together creative teams. Yeah. And, that doesn't work. Also, if Warner Brothers really wants to Flashpoint the DCEU, what they need to do is Flashpoint themselves the fuck out of it. Like, they need to hire their creative teams, step back, and leave them the fuck alone to make the movies that they hired them. Because that's been the biggest misstep is fucking studio interference so far.
They need a Feige. They just need a Feige. That's it. But
they have a Feige. His name's Jeff Johns.
Yeah, they're getting a
Feige. Yeah, and Jeff Johns is a hack.
Yes, we get it. He's a hack. Jesus.
But anyway, yeah, I just want to see. I just wanted something, just maybe even titles. I know that might sound stupid, but just something that makes this feel a little bit more concrete.
What do you mean, like title card?
Yeah, like titles, like some graphics or something. Just to make it feel a little bit more concrete, like because they did this last time where they did this over a conference call, saying this is all of our new movies, but it's just like okay, but yeah, but Dylan, do you have any negatives toward the slate, or are you just you're just ready to kind of flow into it?
I wish we could get a Man of Steel 2, but I get it from Warner Brothers' perspective because Man of Steel is the lowest performing DCU movie so far, and I feel like they think that people
it's
don't
lower
like
than
Superman.
Suicide Squad?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't
it's much
sound
lower
right.
than Suicide Squad.
Well, Suicide Squad had Will Smith. It sounds right.
It's 100 million lower than Suicide Squad, but
you're talking about money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said rating, not grossing. So I thought you were talking about like Rotten Tomatoes or something.
That is funny how before Wonder Woman, their lowest movie was their best reviewed movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, Well, I said, okay, yeah, never mind. It's their lowest grossing movie, and I feel like they think that people just don't like Superman when people just don't like their Superman. But, I think they should go ahead with Man of Steel 2, but I mean, I kind of get it from a business perspective because it didn't do amazing, and Suicide Squad did do pretty well. And I mean, I kind of get it, but I still want Man of Steel 2. But I mean, the slate's fine. I mean, Justice League Dark, that's cool. Batgirl, cool. The Batman.
Does Justice League
cool.
Dark have a script?
No.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I don't know. That's official. Just personally, I don't think it does.
Because I'm like that's a pretty like movie where they have nothing together to put on a slate like that.
And we're on.
Not only that, but
14
Guillermo
minutes,
del Toro's been talking about that movie for how many years? 3, 4?
He's not even on it anymore.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying, though. That's how long this movie has allegedly been in development, and they have literally nothing to show for it. Personally, if I was any major studio, I wouldn't hire Guillermo del Toro for shit, because he seems to be like the most unreliable filmmaker in Hollywood. Oh, I'm making an Incredible Hulk TV series. That didn't happen. Oh, I'm going to do Hellboy 3. That's not happening. Oh, I'm going to make Justice League Dark. Shut the fuck up. Jesus
Hellboy 3
Christ.
wasn't really his fault, though.
I'm going to make The Shape of Water. Oh, wait, there's a trailer.
I think Hellboy 3 was his fault because Hellboy 2 wasn't that good.
Well,
but
that's
guys,
the whole thing. No, I know. I just
we're getting off topic.
Yeah,
Anyways,
We're getting way off topic.
I'm glad they cleared everything up.
The topic is not Guillermo del Toro should shut his fat ass up. So I'm sorry I went off on a tangent.
I'm glad they cleared everything. They've cleaned the slate up. We know what's in development. We know what's not. Gotham City Sirens is not happening. Thank God.
It is Black Adam.
Oh yeah, Black Adam wasn't on there either.
Yeah,
No, Black Adam wasn't on there.
At least for now.
Black Adam right now is in limbo because he's not on the slate, and Shazam's definitely coming first, and he's not going to be in the Shazam movie.
Yeah. Like, if the movie doesn't happen, it's in the fucking Shazam movie.
Which is what they should do in the first place. Splitting the movies is retarded.
But The Rock.
So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the slate. It's good, great, awesome. Yeah, just give me my fucking movies, please.
Yeah, and Miller, Will, any negatives about this slate, or are you just ready to flow?
My only negative is that I'm worried about Flashpoint. I don't think it's the right time. I think rebooting the universe is lazy writing. And on top of that, I don't see a need for the movie anyway. But like I said, if you're just gonna give me a one-shot movie that doesn't fucking affect anything and it's good, I'll take. But yeah, I don't feel that that's the right move right now. But that's my only real negative.
All right, and Miller.
I don't really have any negatives. It seems fine. It seems like the movies that they put on the list, most of them at least, will happen. So that's nice. Oh, and Cyborg's gone. What a fucking surprise!
Oh, it is?
Dude, yeah, it's gone.
It's a damn shame that some of these movies I didn't even notice were gone are on here.
Yeah, like as soon as Cyborg was announced in 2014, I'm like that movie, or 2014 for 2020 release date. I'm like that movie's not happening. Oh, look what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see.
I just need my Jeffrey D. Morgan Batman and my Lauren Cohan Joker.
Yeah, because I mean, the beautiful things about universe is people can pop up in other people's movies. But yeah. So that's done. Good. All right, let's move.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of DC's new slate going forward? Their new official slate? Please let us know in the comment sections below. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you like hearing us talk more about Comic-Con and movie reviews and Game of Thrones, please hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more from us. So, yeah, this is Til the Last Credit, signing off.